Hello, hello. It is New Uke Friday. I'm gonna invent that. Buy a new uke every Friday just so I can do a review for you. Sound good? So this is my new ukulele I bought this week, and I've got a little story behind her. But first, I wanted to just go ahead and introduce you. I have other ukuleles that I have not yet introduced on my channel. You can see part of them. And I'll get to that, but this is my new one, so I gotta do that one today. This is an Amahi, see, boop, which is a company that's local to where I live in Cincinnati. But the ukuleles are not made here; they're made in China. But they have a warehouse here and a store that carries all of the models, which is so fun to go into, but also overwhelming when you're trying to actually narrow down to one. And I actually went in there looking for a concert laminate, and I walked out with a solid wood tenor. So that's how it goes. So this sweet little ukulele is a tenor size, which is my first tenor. I'm still getting used to it. She is made out of solid wood, front, sides, and back. Solid Koa wood. Look how pretty. It's just so pretty. I just can't get over it. It's a satin finish, which was another thing. I thought I was going to get a gloss. And the tuners are gold die-cast sealed gear tuners, which feel very nice. I can get very precise with my tuning. And that's about all the information that is on the website. Doesn't say what the fingerboard is made out of or the neck, which I'm assuming is mahogany. It's got this beautiful detail around the sound hole and all around the front of the body, which I really like. It's so pretty. It doesn't say, you know, these are the inlays for the fret markers. I'm not crazy about it having the brand name on the fret. I think that's a little weird, but that's okay. I'll let it slide. And so that is the ukulele, and this is what she sounds like. I've already played, I think, 3 videos with her, so you can go check out my 100 Days of Ukulele Songs challenge videos to hear her more in action. But I do want to tell you kind of the story of why I ended up with this one. Oh, I forgot to say the model number. It's a c-13T with a cutaway. They also sell this model with electronic pickup, which I did not get because I probably am going to have a pickup installed, but a nicer one than the kind that come with them. So basically what got me was it was a great opportunity. This store is called Antonio Violins. If you look up Amahi, they started off as a violin company, and then they started making ukuleles also. Which I guess, I mean, I can kind of get it. They're similar. But anyway, so they have violins and they have basses and cellos and stuff too. But the store, Antonio Violins in Cincinnati, Ohio, they have 3 locations in Cincinnati. So if you're in the area, go. They're awesome. Anyway, it's 4 miles from the Amahi warehouse. And if they get in a model that has any kind of blemish, they send it to that store and mark it 30% off. And this one had the little 30% off sticker on it. So making it was $120 cheaper. And I checked it all over and figured out it is right here. You can't even, I don't even know why I'm trying to show it because I can barely see it with the naked eye. But I'm going to try. There is a little scratch right here. You can feel it, but you really can't see it, and it obviously doesn't affect the way it plays. So this is my $120 scratch. And basically the way I look at it, they get that first ding out of the way for you. So that was the part that made it so hard to resist, was the opportunity to get a solid Koa, all solid Koa tenor, beautiful instrument, for a really good deal. So I figured I could still get my laminate concert, and I'm gonna do a whole video on why I think I prefer laminate, but of course this is my first solid wood, so my viewpoint might change. Solid wood, it's going to sound better with time. The more you play it, the more you play it. And the guy, I talked to him for a long time, who worked there, he clearly knew what he was talking about, and he was talking about how it's so fun years from now when you're playing it and you remember what it sounded like when you first got it. It just gets better and better with age and the more you play it. So I am kind of excited about that. For Koa, it's a lot brighter than I would expect. These are Aquila now gut strings, and I probably will switch the strings, and I might try a low G string, just for fun. I think that would be good for a tenor. I mean, if you're gonna do it on any of them. So yeah, I'm still having fun with her. I actually am gonna go back. There's a little bit, he did a little setup, but it didn't take very long, so I don't know how much he did in the store, but he said I could come back anytime, and I think I am, because there's a couple sharp frets that are kind of bothering me. I wanted to address the solid wood issue. The reason why I wasn't going to get one was because I was worried. I like to hang them on the walls, and you know, I've always heard you have to really worry about them because of changes in humidity. You don't want the wood to dry out and crack, or warp if it's overly humid. And so I've just kind of been shying away from solid wood, because I believe ukuleles are meant to be played. They're meant to be taken everywhere. I just don't want to pamper them, which also makes it a little bit easier since I didn't pay full price for this one. But the guy was talking to me about how, for one thing, ukuleles are smaller. It's a smaller piece of wood. You don't have to worry quite as much. And then he sold me a humidifier that's actually inside the body of the wood of it right now. And I don't know if I can get it out. And it's the kind that they use in the violins. Yeah, I got it. And I'm going to do a video on this because I've never seen one like this. It usually goes into the F hole of the violin, and just that little black part is visible, so you don't even really notice it. And you only have to check it every couple months. And he said it releases moisture or pulls moisture in, depending on which needs to be done. I don't know much about them. I'm going to find out more, and I will do a video on humidifiers for you. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this in there, be diligent about checking it. Probably in the winter, keep it in my case. He was saying, you know, if your nose is dry, and you feel, and your lips are chapped, then it's dry air, you know. That he said that's kind of a good indicator. So this just goes in here, and once it kind of settles in there, I don't even notice it. So if you know anything about those humidifiers and you want to school me on them, go ahead, put it in the comments. But like I said, I'm planning on using this baby, and I mean, I'm not going to take her camping. I've got other instruments for that. I probably won't take her, you know, everywhere. But I will. I'm not going to baby her. I'm just not. I want her to be played a lot. And if it's in a case, I'm not going to play it as much. I've learned that. So she's going on the wall, and she's getting that. I think I'm going to get a room humidifier just for this is my music room, which I'm also going to be doing a video on, a little tour of my music room. You've seen little pieces of it in my other videos, but yeah, I think I'm going to get a room humidifier. So other than that, I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know if she gets a crack or something. She doesn't have a name. I do think she's a female because I keep referring to her that way. And she's just too pretty to be male, I think. But yeah, so tell me if you have a name for her. Tell me if you know anything about that humidifier I was using. You can leave a comment just gushing about her. Tell me about your favorite tenor ukulele, whatever you want. I appreciate any comments. I appreciate you watching. This is a long video, so if you're still listening and you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you should. Maybe you like my content. You've watched it for 10 minutes. So have a great weekend, and thanks for listening. Bye.